It's Jack in the Crack. It's not Chinese food. That shit ain't right. Hey y'all, it's Pookie. Thanks for joining me. Today, I'm having Jack in the Box. And I got some of my favorite. I got some of my favorite stuff. Let's get to it. Got some napkins. All kinds of sauces. So I'm like, hit me up. Hit me up with what you got. I'm like, show me what you got for a pork chop. Okay. Good night. I debated whether to unbox this package before I started. But I thought, nope, I'm going to do it now. I cannot promise I'm going to eat all this. Alright, so there's that. I got their tacos. You know them greasy old tacos. There I go spilling stuff on the floor. I got 2 of them. Right here. Alright. See how that goes? And I got some jalapeno poppers. I think that's what they call these things. And I got 3 egg rolls. So, see, a whole bunch of fried food. What do you think about that? You ready? Are you ready? This is so bad for me. Okay, I'm you know, I need to lose some weight. Alright, I got some buttermilk house sauce. I've got some sweet and sour sauce. And some taco sauce, some hot stuff. So, I'm going to open these. Yep, I don't know what I'm going to use all these for. I really wasn't planning on eating all this, but who knows? Who knows? Okay. So while I do this, I guess I'll get started on what some might call story time. I have had a couple people ask me about my ex-husband. Here's a jalapeno popper that's kind of like popped. It popped like it's hot. Pretty good. Pretty good. That went fast. And I got water in my Duck Commander glass. If you ever watched Duck Commander, I haven't seen it in a while. It's like, hey Jack. Speaking of Jack, Jack in the Box, get it? You might not get it if you don't watch Duck Dynasty. Okay. So anyway, yeah, a lot of people have asked me about my ex-husband. In my very first video, I mentioned, I'm going to try this ranch. I mentioned that I was married for 21 years. With the ranch, you can't really tell what these taste like. Okay. Alright, so I don't know that my ex-husband is really even worth talking about. I know, I mean, my kids, I love them. Okay, so look how greasy this taco is. For reals. Greasy. Which might be why people like it. I don't know. Anyhow, there's not a big story to tell, so we met when I was in Galveston. I was 19 years old. I worked at Key Largo Hotel. It's not called that anymore. And he was there partying with some friends. He offered me some Oreos. I got off at 11. He asked me if I would meet them, and I said yes, and I did, and then the rest was history. So, about a year later, we got married. And then I had my first child when I was 21. And my second child when I was 26. And he was real fun at first when I met him. You know, everybody changes when you get to know him, but he was drinking. He drank, you know, drink a little beer here and there. And I like to have fun. I like to just laugh, you know. Don't take life too seriously. I can be serious, and I don't think life is a joke, but I don't have a stick up my butt about life. Anyway, he quit drinking because sometimes if he drank, he wouldn't stop. So, yeah, I don't know what's in here, honestly. There's lettuce. I think that's beans, maybe some cheese. If there's meat in there, there's a mystery meat. So anyway, after that, he became very serious. He very respectable as far as, like, he wouldn't flirt with other women. If he did, I didn't see it, and I appreciated that. He did a really good job raising our kids. But he was just kind of serious. And we never really did a lot together. I mean, we really didn't. We didn't go on family vacations, but maybe 2 the entire 21 years we were married. And yeah, somehow he got me mowing the yard. So I'd mow the yard. He didn't because he had allergies, couldn't use a mask. So I had to do all the yard work. He would get out there and trim the trees, but that was it. And early on, I should have known this, when I was pregnant with my first child, so I was 21, it was raining, and I went over into the car in front of me stopped fast, so I stopped fast too, and I instantly hydroplaned over to oncoming traffic into this ditch that was full of water. And these were super deep ditches. Well, my car went in like this at an angle, so the engine was kind of up, but I'm over here and I can't open my door because it's pinned to the ground basically. I'm 8 months pregnant, and then I hear this loop, 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 loop. Water's getting in, and so I'm starting to panic. So finally, well, not finally, my instinct is I'm gonna try the door that's up here, because if you're at an angle, the door's up here now, the passenger door. So I kind of climb up and I try to open the door, and believe it or not, those doors, when there's gravity coming against it, is damn heavy. So it was a few attempts before I could get it open enough. I was really panicking. It was a terrible time for me, and I was pregnant. Anyway, people just driving by, nobody was stopping, and finally someone, when I got out, these 2 ladies that were in a car together pulled over. So first thing I did was call him. All I heard was, "What the hell were you thinking? Call a tow truck." Does anybody see anything wrong with that? Why? I'm pregnant. I'm distraught. My car's full of water in a ditch. You want me to call a tow truck? Thank you very much. Not, "Are you okay? I'll come help you. Just stay put. Where are you?" Nothing. So then I do that. He does meet me. The tow truck pulls the car out of the water. Because the engine was at an angle up out of the water, it was able to run. And instead of me driving his truck home, he had me drive the car home. He's like, drive home. I'm like, it's got water on it. He's like, you'll be fine. Son of a bitch. Excuse me. Sorry. I should have divorced him right then. So, I don't know. That's the loving kind of husband he was. I cooked, I cleaned, took care of the kids, did the yard. As long as I was there to do that, he was fine. Another time I was 8 months pregnant with my other kid. I was 7 or 8 months pregnant. I walked outside after he had gone to work. And my car had a flat tire. So I called him and asked him if he would come just real quick and change it. And then I go to work. And he told me there's in a glove box, there's a manual on how to change a tire. And I just follow the instructions. I ain't lying. Here's my egg roll. I love these egg rolls. These are so good. I don't know what it is. It's Jack in the Crack. It's not Chinese food. But man, it's so good. I can't even tell you what's in there. To be honest. I'm gonna be honest. What am I gonna dip in here? Ranch? That would be kind of weird. See? Some of you people are sauce people. It hides the flavor of the food for me. So I don't really have it as much. Chloe's behaving sitting right here, y'all. So anyway, I remember I'd be getting on my side. And I was like doing the jack like this. And my belly was out to here. You know, I was pregnant. I got the tire off, put the tire on, went to work. I'm very independent right now. I could do a lot because of that. But anyway, as years went by, we didn't do anything together. He didn't hang out with me and the kids on the weekend. He'd be working outside on the car or building the house or something. He was always around, just not around for us. And then he started reaching out to women. You know, like on Facebook. I like your profile picture. I'm doing okay. Kids are great. And I'm in a one-sided marriage. So, you know, every few years we would talk about whether we were happy or not. And when I showed him those messages that I saw him, he said I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Like, damn straight you shouldn't have. And then he says, well, you always seem like you're angry. I'm like, well, I cook and clean for you. I do the yard. I do everything I need to as a wife. I take care of you physically. What have you done for me lately? I would travel, and when I come home, even though he knew I was coming home, the doors would be locked where I couldn't get in. The lights would be off. Anyway, it was time. It was long overdue. Way overdue, I'm telling you. I'm sorry. I thought we'd be married forever. Not because we were blissfully happy. Yeah. It's like we made it that far. Why not? He would not hold hands in public. No hugging. No kissing. Maybe once or twice he'd hold my hand. I know I'm. And then, most of the time, if we were walking like from the car to the restaurant, he'd walk in front of me. It's like, you know, some of those cultures where the women have to walk 20 feet behind the women. Something like that. Yeah, in front of the women. That was me. Always behind. I'm like, can you just slow down and walk with me? It hurts my knees to walk slow. So yeah, we called it quits. By that time, my oldest daughter was like 23 and my youngest was 16. So I hated, you know, I didn't stick with it because the kids, you know, but it would have been nice if they were both out of the house. But my youngest took it kind of hard, but she adapted okay. And we separated. And then like 9 months it took for the divorce because of disputes and such. This sauce is pretty good. Sweet and sour. It's more sweet than sour. It's not that orangey stuff. I like this one. Really good. I don't know what it is about these, but they're amazing. So, yeah, so when I started dating, oh, I was going to say that he ended up getting married again. Like, the divorce was final in February. He was married in November. After November rolled around, in January I took my daughter to get her surgery on her foot because she thought she had a kickstand down on a motorcycle, and she didn't. And it landed on her foot and broke it, right? So, anyway, she said something about how she thought the copay was on the insurance card. So I go, give me the card, let me look at it. And I see his card with some chick's name and my kids as her dependents. I'm like, what the hell? And I used to work in benefits, so I know. I used to work in human resources. And the only way some chick could be a dependent of your kids is by marriage, adoption, but sure ain't by dating. Oh, I looked at my daughter, and this is in front of the admission person, right? I'm like, is your dad married? And she was like, yeah. I lost it. I started crying. Oh, I was so mad. She's like, Mom, I didn't want your feelings to get hurt. And I'm like, really? I care less if he's married. What I hate is that you hid this from me because I found out it was in November. I'm like, for 2-3 months. I'm like, you and your sister had a mom and 3 step siblings, and I had no idea. That shit ain't right. So I text his ass, and I'm like, are you married? You got married and you didn't tell me? And he's like, well, I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I'm like, don't flatter yourself. What is it that makes you guys think that I even care what the hell you do? I knew he was dating. I was dating. I didn't care. I'm like, but you let my kids keep a secret from me, and I don't like that at all. Ooh, I hate that man. Sorry, I know that's a strong word, but he and I ain't. No. Anyway, thanks y'all for getting me all worked up. But it was just like that the whole time. You know, we didn't do anything together. We didn't have fun together. Can't even tell you the last time I had fun. There was a moment or two in that 21 years I remember feeling like I am so happy. I could not be any happier than I am right now. And you're probably like, if you felt that way, why are you divorced? Because, look, that guy, she's sweating. It was that way because in 21 years, I thought that once or twice. Should be every day. So that's that. That's the end of that story. Divorce final. He remarried, and I'm still trying to find the love of my life. Speaking of which, this guy that I've been going out with, that you can watch my other videos, I've been kind of sharing some information on. Excuse me. I really like him. It scares me a little bit. But just for the sake of stuff, I'm going to call him Sugar Plum Yum Yum. That's going to be his name. You know, that way he keeps his identity. And then if it don't work out, nobody knows and there ain't no reminder of him. He came over last night. We had a date. we went out to eat Mexican food. And yeah, we kissed, we snuggled, and we kissed, and we snuggled. I am smitten by this guy. I tell him that I'm smitten by him, but I don't tell him, like, I don't say I love you, because I don't think I really feel that yet. My heart pitter-patters for sure, because he is, like, so romantic. He's such a romantic. God, hard to find these days. But anyway, he's sweet on me. I'm sweet on him. We're going to go see the Dallas Cowboys kick some ass on Sunday together. Yeah, I'm thrilled about that. But anyway, we will see where that goes. And if it continues to grow, I pray to God it will, because he's too good to be true. I'm going to roll with that. I'm going to let it be true. Let it be true. Thank you, Jesus. Get in there. It's got all these little holes. There's supposed to punch holes in those. I'm trying to stick that in there. Anyway. As they do in the casino. All done. I did a slight burp. FYI. For those that don't like burps, I spared you today. And someone did say, you know, about Sugar Plum Yum Yum, they're like, you know, he sounds like a keeper, but I guess the real test is going to be about the burps and see what he thinks about that. And I asked him last night, I was like, hey, what do you think about burping? And he said, let it rip, tater chip. So cute. So adorable. Just like out of his mouth, let it rip, tater chip. He's cool with burps. The only thing is he watches a lot of sports. So I don't want to be one of the sports widows, you know what I mean? I like football, but I like to watch Cowboys play because that's my team, and I'll watch the Texans, but not much into that. He's into baseball. I'm not. Baseball's too slow for me. And basketball. So we'll see. We'll see. Right now I just want to spend time with it. If he wants to watch games and include me, then I'll be happy, and hopefully he won't incessantly watch where we're constantly doing nothing but that, because my free weekends I like to get up and go. Alright, you're probably watching this because it's the eating channel, and I'm done eating, so I guess I should be done talking. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. Let somebody know about the channel if you think they'll like it. If you're going to give it a thumbs down, more power to you. I'm getting thumbs down. It's okay. I get it. And I probably get one person has something negative to say. And, you know, I mean negative like as in pathetic or, you know, some stupid comment. You know what? If you want to comment on that comment, I will comment back. And I'm always positive about it, because that just means you're watching my channel and you're taking the time to comment. So thank you for your support, haters. Thank you very much. And for those of you who do comment, thank you. Like positive comments, I love the interaction. You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much. So, having said all of that, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.